Okay, I think I'm actually streaming. I am. I can see myself. That's amazing. Hey, I'm Phoenix, and I am doing something for the very first time today, and that is streaming. I decided to come out to the Dagda PVP event that's being hosted by Luminari and Karma, I believe, two clans over there. And essentially, what we're looking at doing is they're running this PvP tournament in this arena that they have created. So as you can see all around me here, they've created this PvP arena. And you can see across the way there's a few folks that are just kind of standing around and watching. And really what we're doing is we're working through a, what is it, kind of a round robin essentially is what they've got going on here. So I finally got up and going, and we've already made it through 3 rounds. I'm sorry, they have kind of different rounds, but there's been 4 fights, and I think we have 3 more fights left. So stick around, and we'll hopefully talk through them. I'm also listening to the Discord chat, so there is a couple of folks who are either streaming or sharing otherwise, and basically we're all kind of watching together. So I've been trying to gather the rules. So each PvP participant is allowed a health and a stamina potion. I don't know which clan is doing it yet. Haven't been able to figure that out, but I think it's Unitas. But they are basically providing the gear for the players to use. And so they've been given a one-handed spear, a shield, and I believe a 2-handed mace, as well as the stamina and health potions and armor. And so basically people are just coming in and whacking each other. I don't know what the particular reward is for winning. I don't know that it's been announced yet. Or if it is, it's somewhere that I haven't been able to see, you know, in terms of like Discord access, but thought I would stream it anyways. Like I said, this is just the first time I've decided to try streaming. We'll see what that looks like, but okay. So it looks like who we have next is going to be Corny and Bell. So they're getting ready to gear those folks up. We also had a stray PvP unwilling, or a participant deciding that they wanted to come in. As you can see this group running back here, they went out to go find this particular person who was shooting arrows into the arena, trying to disrupt the actual PvP tournament. So all that to say, it's been an interesting time so far. Like I said, we've already had a couple of rounds of players going. I've tried to nestle myself back in this corner here so that way I can get kind of that bird's eye view, because we can't stream. I mean, sorry, we can't do the F7 cinematic camera, which would be perfect for situations like this. I wish that one of the developers was around so they could just kind of sit up here and fly and get that bird's eye view. But unfortunately, we don't have that. So it looks like right now, they're looking at gearing up the individuals for the next round here. So we're just kind of sitting around waiting for them to get started on the next round. I'm not entirely sure it sounds like the event is going to last for multiple days, this PvP arena tournament. The Luminari and like I said, Unitas, and I think Karma may also be part of it as well. They are hosting this event, so kind of for anybody that wants to come out. One of the clans, like I said, is providing some chests over there full of gear. The rules so far are basically 1 health and stamina potion that can be popped during the PvP tournament, or the round rather. And I'm just trying to figure out what they're doing here. Anyways, yeah, so like I said, there's already been a few rounds of players. We're waiting for the next round to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 rounds actually. Basically, it's just a round robin, single elimination. Whoever wins moves on to the next round. So it's so far it's is what it is, but hey, Helix is watching. This is the first time I've ever streamed, so you're like guest number 1 in the door, Helix. I don't know what I'm doing, so there we go. But I am trying to stream the PvP event. So far it's been interesting. We've had somebody join in and try to shoot from this mountaintop up here, shooting arrows down into the arena while the event was going on, so that's been fun. They sent out a little search party to go find that particular person. All I've heard so far is 1 health and 1 stamina potion, Dapper. I don't know that they're allowed any food. So I think Unitas is providing basically all of the gear and weapons for the players so that you could show up with nothing on and they would provide that for you. So they have some chests over there that they're kind of running back and forth with. But yeah, so no food rules yet. All right, next round has started. And I didn't catch who was actually in these 2 so far. Nameplates, nameplates, I can't wait for nameplates to come. So Corny is going against, I think it's Bell. Bell had a really good round. I'm sorry, Exile. So Exile had a really good round. It was pretty quick. Versus Big Mama. These are really experienced players. They've not, obviously Exile kind of has a bad round right now, but so far they have not been lopsided except for 1 fight out of the 5. It's been really interesting to watch. I'm not a great PvPer by any means. I just go in and I'm a left click spammer, so yep, that's me. But these guys are actually trying to, be strategic about what they're doing. There's been a few instances of lag, some teleporting, but overall it's been pretty good in terms of performance. But as you can see, Corny is just kind of beating Exile to a pulp here without Exile landing any blows currently. Another miss there by Exile, but hey, mana. This is the first one, so yeah, here we go. But looks like Corny pulled out a bow. We did see a little bit of bow action, but of course, I think as most people would expect, it all devolves to melee smashing and bashing. I'm gonna sneak out here a little bit, but yeah. So it's been a really good tournament so far. We've had 5 people fighting, or 5 rounds of fights so far. We're kind of in the semifinals, I guess you could call it. It looks like Exile is still at about 50% health. Oh, got some blows landed there. So we've got 1 stamina and 1 health potion. Obviously, it's really hard to tell when either of those are really popped, but I expect them to pop at some point for Exile here to at least get a little bit more of a cushion for health. Exile is really taking a beating here, but landed a couple of blows. So like I said, I don't think there's any necessarily food rules to pop. I haven't seen or heard that mentioned yet from the groups that are running the tournament, but just a stamina and a health potion. Exile is just making a run for it, I think, at this point to avoid getting beaten. Come on, Corny. All right. It's surprising, the performance. I've actually been really impressed with just the fighting itself, because I am normally playing on the NA servers, so this is the EU server. Exile, down to about 10% health. Exile is in trouble. Exile, what are you doing? Oh, and Corny gets the win. Well done, Corny. Well done. So yeah, it's been good. So we've got, it looks like 1 more fight. It's going to be Magoo versus Corny here. Once everybody gets healed up. Hey, Chunky. Put the congratulations in the stream here, or in the chat here. Like I said, this is my first ever stream, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of talking and rambling all at the same time, I guess. But I thought it would be interesting to just cover the PvP tournament a little bit while I can, just with my schedule allowing that. So it's fun. I got a quick run over from Elwas here, and so we are in the PvP zone. As you can see, there is an arena that is built right here, nestled in the mountainside, basically. But it's a pretty impressive structure. I really enjoy walking around it. They've got it kind of closed off. Here, I'll go down and explore a little bit. So they've got it closed off so that people just can't come in and basically wail on other people, which I think ultimately we've seen is sort of effective. There was a particular player that was shooting arrows from this mountain ridge up here, and they have since been chased off. I think we haven't seen them back since, but yeah, it's good. It's good. Thanks, Dapper. I don't know. I've never done this before. It's fun. I mean, it's Pax Day. We all enjoy Pax Day. We're looking forward to November 5th, the update that's coming out soon. I can't wait for it. I'm excited. There's a lot coming. There's not as much as I was hoping that was coming. I honestly was hoping that economy would be part of the update, but I know that's still tentatively scheduled for the second update that we're supposed to be getting sometime, later this year. So who knows when that will be. But, all right, let me check back in on Discord here and see what they're doing. Yeah, I wasn't really sure if I would stream it or not, Mana, but I felt like, oh, I've got a break in my schedule. I can make it work. And I have missed other events. I realized that there's a bunch of events out there from all sorts of servers. I know the Golden Company's doing theirs sometime soon here in November. I saw another one that, Mana, you actually posted, I think, in one of the servers, one of the events, and it was just like, oh yeah, like there's there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's fun to get coverage. I do wish that somebody from like the dev team or the community team was doing something in a slightly more official capacity. I'm just kind of representing myself, obviously, but it would have been neat to have, especially right now, like this is the the PvP testing, like there's a PvP event going on, like, all right, come on. It's an easy bridge to make, and it's unfortunate that it didn't happen. So, but it's okay. Yeah, exactly. All right, so it sounds like they're getting ready to gear up. I think Corny is about ready. And let's see. So Magua is, I think, the other participant. And Magua is from Karma, from the Karma clan. So let's see how this goes. But yes, so this is the final fight. They're just talking about some of the rules. Man, I have no idea how to... I probably need to change a bunch of stuff with the stream, so if you have any tips, please shoot me a DM, and happy to make some changes. All right, this is the final fight. Oh, they're in a clan. They can't fight each other. Small things you forget when you're trying to fight each other, I guess, right? Yeah, that's something that would be interesting, if they add some sort of like a duel mechanic, because these folks have had to leave and join their clans multiple times and submit applications and do all that stuff. It's a little bit cumbersome to do that. So hopefully, as we progress further on into, the future with updates, there is going to be something like an actual dueling mode. All right, so it looks like we've got a bow out. Somebody's hiding behind a pillar. So Corny's got a shot off there. And Magua is definitely hiding behind that pillar. He's got a spear out. We'll see who lands the first blow. All right, so they're both into melee already. Looks like... Oh, there we go. All right, we got some damage. Corny's taking a little bit. Magua's about the same. It's so funny to see the teleporting because it's very obvious from up here, but... I've heard them talking about, oh, that it looks like I was hitting somebody in the back on Discord, but all right, so we are just wailing on each other at this point. Magua's down to about 45%. Okay, Magua's in trouble. Oh, Magua's running on the run. Corny's giving chase. Magua, you got to get that potion popped. Get some health back. It looks like Corny got another hit off, and Magua is, oh, 1%, 2% health, 5% health. Oh, and Magua is down. Congratulations, Corny. Well done. Well done. Oh. Yeah, so I don't know what the rewards are necessarily for the event itself. I haven't been able to catch that just with being in and out of meetings and getting set up here, but I do know that they are doing the event, I think, for several days this week. So tomorrow I think it's going to be another event. I don't have any other details than that, but it's going to be here in the PvP arena. As you can see, it's pretty sizable. I'm going to just do some exploration here just to show. Like I said, they've got several entrances, but they're all blocked off, and that's just basically to prevent people from coming in without without warranted access. You know, somebody that's more or less been approved. I just walked in the door because somebody else was being attacked, but yeah, all sorts of stands up here. I just really wish there was the cinematic view or a flying view. That would be fun. But it is what it is. This is the PvP area, so I don't expect a whole lot out of it beyond what we can access, because it wouldn't be fair from the PvP perspective. So so with that, I really just wanted to stream the event itself. I just wanted to kind of get a first go of streaming, as I said before. So I will go ahead and probably cut the stream here in just a few minutes, but thanks for joining for the few of you that are out there. This was fun. Like I said, just kind of getting started here, getting stuff set up. So if you have any tips or suggestions, please let me know. But I will see you on Discord.